We are live. Welcome to our first pre-match of this IPL. It also happens to be Qualifiers 1.
Yep.
Punjab versus RCB. What a game to look forward to. Shrikant.
Definitely.
I mean, some of you have already heard, but Shrikant, you said we need these teams in the final. What a blockbuster of a final it will be if it's these two
they
teams.
make it, yeah.
I mean, even if it's RCB versus Mumbai, to be honest. But hi Shrikant, hi Akshay, hi George. If you said underrated duo to us, we appreciate that.
It's probably for RCB versus PVKs, but
True.
right.
Amazing lover. Everyone loves Sai Sudarshan. Fair enough. Shrikant, hey, sup? It's always great to see you here, dude. Like, at this point, if you're not in one of our lives, I'll genuinely be sad.
It hurts.
Yeah. So, it's great to see you here. We have a lot going on today. We have, I think, 1 hour before the games play. We will, of course, take a break during the toss to then talk about the toss and the team. Aditya, hi. George, no, it's for you.
Yeah,
Fair.
thanks.
Thanks for that. Vishwanath, hey, hi. I don't know if you guys can see this in the chat. Can you see a crown and #1, #2? I don't know what that is, but it's a YouTube thing, I think.
Let us know. As YouTubers, we should know this, but we don't.
But there's a crown besides all of your name.
Yeah.
And it's
Pretty
great.
cool. Yeah,
that
it
you
looks
guys have
nice.
crowns, but
Yeah.
we just don't know what it is for as of yet. Shrikant, they have a job with a lot of free time and depending on me. Oh, that's true. Safe Friday, hey guys. Moksha, hi. So I have all the free time. That's great.
Good on you.
Nikhil, which class you both are studying? Both have stopped studying some 5 years ago. Not because
Passed out.
Yeah,
We've finished studying.
yeah,
Not
studying
stopped.
college and all of that. Aniket, Holy Trinity is gonna break this year for sure. All right,
Yeah.
there's a lot to talk about. If you're joining live for the first time, hit that like button so that the live is pushed out to more people. We should know. Hello, good evening. Oh, I said good morning.
I have no idea.
Unless you're saying good evening. Hey, good evening. So we will talk about a lot of things. We should be here for an hour. We will take a break during the toss and then come back. But yes, we have a lot to talk about. We also have a sponsor on this live. If you can see on your top right corner, I want to say Play 11s. Now we will get into what Play 11s are, and there will be a small ad in the middle. It's just
Watch out for that.
Yeah, watch out for that. It's not a betting thing, so don't worry about that. Vedank, Vaishak, tab. just because there's Vijay Kumar Vaishak.
Yeah.
Nav Livingstone equals Zinda Pattar. Dab. I got that so late.
That was such a bad joke, but it's okay. We encourage that over here.
I think that was too good. Okay, right. So I'm sorry, but yes, we do have a lot to talk about. We will talk about the venue where the Punjab Kings and the RCB, the qualifying one, is going to take place. We will talk about how they've done in qualifying and eliminators in general.
Yeah.
But more than all of this, we will get into teams and we will get into detail. Hopefully better than what Star Sports would do, except we don't have graphics or former international players with us.
We will bring you a lot of stats.
Yeah, which
that's
in
something
time,
we will do.
Yeah, which in time, hopefully we get better at it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like from, I want to say tomorrow or like from the England series when we have a pre-match and when we talk about stats, we show that on the screen.
Yeah.
So that it's more visually appealing. So we will do that. We'll talk about the Punjab Kings. We'll talk about the RCB. We'll talk about matchups because that will be very, very important. Certain bowlers versus against certain batters and how they've done in different stages of the T20 innings.
Yep.
So yes, we will get into all of this. It's great to see you guys here on a Thursday evening at 6:35. If you're joining us for the first time or if you haven't done this already, hit that like on our live so that this is pushed out to more people.
Yeah.
Should we start?
We can probably get started. I think it's nice to see after a long time a decent amount of people have already tuned in,
joined, which is
great.
Which is great. Yeah, Johnny Walker, what a name. That's
Nice.
great. Will I get Bits Pilani CSC in 330 marks?
Probably not. If
Hey, don't say
based
that.
on my engineering experience from back in the day, but yeah,
Vedank, well, you two are the only cricket analysts on YouTube, while all the other just entertainment content creators.
crazy.
You're the first analysts of cricket. Well done. Hey, thank you so much
Whoa,
for that.
very sweet.
Yeah, that's damn sweet. It's underrated that Hazelwood has good numbers against Shreyas Iyer, and this is a cue to get into things.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the venue. Let's talk about the venue this time around. So this is in
Mullanpur,
Mullanpur,
yeah.
Chandigarh.
Yeah,
Almost
New
like,
Chandigarh.
Yeah, New Chandigarh. Almost like Punjab's home ground.
Yeah.
Interestingly, RCB hasn't lost an away game. For the first time, an IPL team hasn't lost an away game.
Yeah,
So this
crazy
almost
season.
Seems like an away game.
Yeah, seems like an away game is an away game,
Sort of, yeah.
particularly. 4 games have happened at Mullanpur for PBKS, and it's a very interesting venue, right? In the first 2 games, three innings already saw scores of 200 plus.
True.
But since then, in that second half, teams were getting out for 111. Teams were struggling to get runs. So it's going to be interesting to see which pitch comes into the picture, and that will determine the kind of batting wicket it's going to be.
Yeah.
That is one thing. As for how the bowlers have done is something that Aswin will talk about. But before that, talking about the batters themselves, Virat Kohli's done well here. The last time RCB and PBKs faced off, Virat
RCB
Kohli
won the
got that
match, yeah.
73 not out. So he's got runs here. That is something he will take confidence from. RCB will take confidence from that win itself.
Yeah.
But for the batters, other than RCB, nobody has particularly scored a lot of runs or played enough at Mullanpur.
True that.
Whereas if you compare that to the Punjab Kings, everyone except Shreyas Iyer has got runs here.
Yeah,
Priyansh
true.
Arya, Prabhsimran Singh, and even Shashank Singh for that matter, they've all scored a lot of runs here, done it at a good strike rate. I think there's just one more thing, which is I think Jitesh has done all right. Well, I don't see that. In my mind, Jitesh has scored runs, but
Yeah.
not in
We
this
were
IPL.
talking about this
yeah.
off air.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's on the batting front. I think Punjab are so sorted with their top three, and they will get runs at Mullanpur.
Yeah, then let's talk about the bowling lineup. We'll focus on the Punjab Kings bowling lineup just because RCB only played one match here before coming to this ground anyway. Yuzvendra Chahal has done well. He's missed out on the last game. He had a wrist injury reportedly. Hopefully he does make a comeback because without him, even if he's in a bad form, you would want a team with Chahal. You would want a team with another spinner and not just Harpreet Brar. He's played 4 matches in this ground, taken 5 wickets with an economy of 8.7. The economy is fine. They would hope that he picks up more wickets here.
Yeah.
Marco Jansen is missing from Punjab Kings. So yeah, I don't know if you already went through this. Or we're still talking about the venue, but might as well.
Yeah.
Punjab Kings, they lose Marco Jansen. He's going back to South Africa. There is no replacement as of yet. There's no replacement.
No
full
replacement.
stop, as of yet. But he's done well in this ground. He's the second highest wicket taker in this ground for the Punjab Kings. So him missing out, I will repeatedly go on about this because there's a lot of stats just backing him and backing his performance. So it will be something that Punjab Kings miss out on. But someone else who's done well is Arshdeep Singh, their opening and death specialist.
Yeah.
4 matches, he's only picked up 3 wickets, but with an economy of 7.9. So on a day when
Pretty
he's
decent,
taking a wicket or no wickets, but only giving 7 runs per over, they will take that. Except, of course, they will want him to get those wickets.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how they've done in qualifying. So let's start with the Punjab Kings. They've had 4 matches where they've played in the qualifying rounds.
Playoffs. Yeah.
In the playoffs, not just qualifying playoffs. They've lost 1. Actually, lost 3.
3. Yeah.
1-1. The one match that they won was against the Chennai Super Kings, is what I want to say. Yeah, it's against the Chennai Super Kings. Not the best of record. They've only qualified 4 times. So it's not something they would look forward to. But saying that, it's a new captain, it's a new management, it's a new coach, it's a confident team. It's a very young team. So, if anything, they don't have anything to lose. Ricky Ponting, before the IPL started, said that he wants to make this Punjab team the best ever Punjab team there has been. And to do that, he will have to take the Punjab team to the final because they've reached the final once.
Yeah.
And he will have to win the final. But for now, he's on track with whatever is happening with the Punjab Kings.
Yeah. From there, moving to the Royal Challengers Bangalore in playoffs. They've played 15 games
Insane.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai fans will not call that insane, or even Kolkata fans. But yeah, they've played 15 games. They've only won 5. They've lost 10. For RCB, it's the case where whenever they finish in the top 2, they've made it to the final.
True.
They are in the top 2 this time.
True.
Very likely that record might continue. We might see history repeat. That's what the RCB team management will hope for.
Yep.
And that's what has got the RCB fans going as well, is the fact that every time they've made it to top 2, they have made it to the finals.
Yeah, that is true. Now, so before we get into... So a couple of disclaimers. I'll be like candid. The next is an ad. It's only 15 seconds, so watch the ad. But the thing you guys have to tell me is if you can hear the audio of the ad. Because I don't have time to test it out. So if there's no audio in the ad, let us know. But the ad's only 15 seconds and then we get into the more important or all important team breakdown. So yeah, let us know if you can hear the ad or not. There you go. Cricket fans, this is your moment. Introducing Play 11's the ultimate cricket collectible experience. Mint unique digital cards daily, showcase your collection and earn exclusive rewards. Visit play11s.com and start your collection today. Let's get into the team breakdown, and you guys need to tell me if you could hear the ad, by the way. And so yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Punjab Kings. A lot of you guys are talking about a lot of things. We can hear the audio in advance. Oh, interesting. I did not. Oh, I know
Oh,
the
thank
ad.
God.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
we're like, oh.
Thanks for that. Appreciate that a lot. Guys, you should go check out Play 11s. It's still in beta and
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's fun. You should go check it out. But yes, let's talk about the Punjab Kings. There's a couple of things to talk about. We'll start off with the bowling lineup. The highest scorer for their team as of yet is the captain himself, Shreyas Iyer, scoring 514 runs. What a season he's had with a strike rate of 171. He's changed his whole batting in T20 cricket. If you don't know what we're talking about, wait till Friday because we have an entire video on Shreyas Iyer and his captaincy and if he could potentially be the next captain. And all of that, yes. And then the next few batters on the list are Prabsimran Singh and Priyan Sharia. They're openers who have got them to good starts. And that is again something the Punjab Kings would likely need and want from their openers. The good part is when you look at the top 4 highest scorers on this list, all of them strike at more than 150, which is again insane to me because if you have top 4 highest scorers on your list striking at more than 150 and they've all got the top 3 have got 400 plus runs with Shreyas Iyer having 500 plus runs, you're doing pretty well. Also why you're in the qualifying round to begin with. In the last 5 games, of course, this is totality. But then when you look at the last 5 games of Punjab Kings as batters, Shreyas Iyer again is the highest scorer. Then Prabsimran Singh, Josh Inglis. It's something that was needed for the Punjab Kings for one of their Australians. I say Australians because they mostly have Australians. One of their Australian batters to come into form. Marcus Stoinis has finished off a couple of games, but it was very, very important for someone like a Josh Inglis to come and score runs, which he has in the last 5 games. In the 4 matches that he has played, he has an average of 47 and a strike rate of 190. What else could you possibly ask for, especially as batters? So it will be important for Shashank Singh, Nehal Vadhera, the youngsters. They haven't had a lot of experience in the playoffs. They will need to perform. They will need to step up. Shreyas Iyer, the batter, the captain, will need to step up. I mean, not step up, but just continue doing what he's doing. The openers will have to continue playing their own style, the same style that's been successful until now. And I'm pretty sure Ricky Ponting, the coach, will also be talking about this. Exactly this. How you got to continue what you're doing because it's worked until now. And it doesn't matter if it's the final or the semi-final or the qualifying or the first match of the tournament. You got to continue doing what you got to do. Now let's talk about the bowlers. It's no surprise that Arshdeep Singh is the highest wicket taker for them. In 14 games, he's picked up 18 wickets with an economy of 8.5. The fact that in the last couple of games, he hasn't had the greatest of matches. There was a match where he didn't get a wicket and gave away 60 odd runs. Still, he has an economy of 8.5. Just goes to show the kind of season he's had. And then we have Marco Jansen, second on the list, who is missing for the Punjab Kings, which is a huge blow. And I don't think people realize it enough. A lot of you guys might be RCB fans, but Marco Jansen is very, very important for the Punjab Kings. Not only does he pick up wickets, he can also bat. And so if talking about his replacement, it could either be two. It could either be Omar Zai, who can also bat, who has given away a lot of runs, or Xavier Bartlett, him and a combination of Vijay Kumar Vaishak. But if you're using the second, you're losing out on a batter from your playing 11 because you'll have to choose one of them and the other comes in as impact player. At least Omar Zai can bat. Jansen could actually bat. He could tonk a few. So that is something Punjab Kings will be missing. And then we have Chahal, Harpreet Brar. Again, so Chahal may not have been in the greatest of forms, but for Harpreet Brar to play only 7 matches and be the 4th highest wicket taker for the Punjab Kings shows his importance. I was shocked that Harpreet Brar wasn't there to begin with, but here we are. He's very important. He will be important, and it's something I'm glad that he's part of the squad. Now, I talk about Marco Jansen again because in the last 5 matches, he's been the highest wicket taker for the Punjab Kings. And to not have him, again, is a huge blow. I keep saying this again and again. But if you're a Punjab Kings fan and if you know that you don't have Marco Jansen taking the field, it should just break your heart and be scared. Because a tall bowler like him to Virat Kohli might just be bothersome.
With the left arm angle.
Yeah, with the left arm angle, might just be bothersome. Rest is, they're just very interesting stats. Arshdeep Singh is the highest wicket taker for the Punjab Kings in the power play and the death. So his importance is something I'm continuing to reiterate because he will be important, especially with Marco Jansen's absence. So he will be important. But something very interesting is the fact that in the middle phase, even though Harpreet Brar hasn't played all the matches, he's the highest wicket taker for the Punjab Kings in the middle phase.
He's coming clutch.
6 He's played 6 innings and taken 8 wickets, which is most for the Punjab Kings. So Harpreet Brar, the spinner, especially, I want to see Harpreet Brar against Virat Kohli. I want to see Harpreet Brar against Rajat Patidar, against Jitesh Sharma, because it will be interesting and they will attack him and Harpreet Brar will succeed more often than not. And that's it for the Punjab Kings. Let's go to the RCB.
There goes my camera.
Wow, it's so...
Kermiri.
Oh, we are back.
Hello, we're back for RCB. Well,
wait. I'm sorry. Vasu, you're right. Arshdeep to Kohli is also interesting. Of course, left arm to any Kohli too is interesting.
Any left arm bowler to Virat Kohli is always going to be an interesting matchup. But yeah, talking about the RCB itself, guys, I have gone blank because there's so much happening in the comments. Firstly, nice to have everyone back. Vasu, all of you.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
true.
for joining
A lot of you guys have joined us.
Yeah.
It's great to see. But yes, Praatibh, talk about
Good stuff in the
RCB.
comments. We will take your questions as well. Talking about RCB, it is no surprise that Virat Kohli once again has gone on to have a blockbuster season for them. He's got 602 runs, averaging 60, striking at 147. I do remember that a couple of games back, his strike rate was possibly not that high as compared to last season. Still is the case, but I think he's doing the job all right at the top of the innings because he has the complement of Phil Salt, who also happens to be the second highest scorer for this team this season. And Salt is striking at 171. Kohli and Salt have both been good at the top. We also saw that in the game against PBKs when they did play at Mullanpur. But more recently, and talking about the last 5 games, this is where there has been a shift in the batters who are performing well for RCB. Of course, you have Kohli, who is amongst the runs. He's got 210 runs in the last 5 games. Remember, one of their games was washed out, so none of the batters in RCB actually batted. But apart from that, Jitesh was clutch the last time around. He played 85 of 33. That's something that PBKs is going to be extremely wary of. Also because Jitesh has also done well at Mullanpur, not just for RCB, but also in the state games that he did play, domestic cricket. That's one thing. Apart from that, you also have Krunal Pandya, who's been amongst the runs. Nothing crazy here. He's just got 81 runs, but he's not been dismissed yet in the last 5 games in limited opportunities that he has got. And it might seem like a while back because of that week break that we had. But apart from that, RCB's batting looks extremely solid. One thing they will miss is Tim David, who's very likely not going to be taking the field because of the hamstring injury, at least according to reports. So if that is the case, that's one chunk that they will be a little worried about in the finishing aspect. But in the middle, with Devdutt gone, Mayank Agarwal coming in, and him getting that crucial 41 not out, that is something that's going to be very important. Not just because Mayank's, let's be honest, he's a great player. He's a really good batter to watch. Technically sound. He's played Test for India, but also his experience. Mayank is 30, 32, a little more than that. So he has been in this stage. He also played the Maharaja Cup final, which we covered. So he will be itching to make sure that he's there scoring the runs and ensuring that RCB wins. This is on RCB's batting mainly. As for the power play, it's been Kohli and Salt that have dominated. And in the death, Jitesh Sharma, Tim David, these guys all strike at 185 plus. I'm kind of losing my voice. But yeah, from there, moving to RCB's bowlers.
Oh, apparently David was going to be available. Was confirmed last game by Dinesh Karthik and Jitesh Sharma. So we'll wait for the toss anyways.
That is very interesting. If that happens, that's like huge for RCB because Tim David is going to be clutch when it comes to the finishing. But coming to their bowling itself, and this is something they're going to take a lot of heart from, is that Josh Hazlewood, Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Krunal Pandya have all done brilliantly, especially against Shreyas Iyer, who's going to be a key batter. But these guys, so Josh Hazlewood and Bhuvneshwar Kumar have got him out thrice, and Krunal Pandya has got him out once. But more importantly, Shreyas Iyer has not struck at even a strike rate of 100 against any of these 3 bowlers, which is going to be very important. Apart from that, Josh Hazlewood is also slotted to come back in. Very likely he's going to be taking the place of Nuwan Tushara, who also had a good game last time around, was one of the only bowlers who went for around 6 point something runs per over, 4 overs, 1 for 26 last game for him. And so on the bowling front also, they're sorted in the last 5 games. Bhuvi's been doing a bit of heavy lifting, getting 5 wickets in the 4 games that he has played. Apart from that, Krunal Pandya, Romario Shepherd stepping in the odd games. But I think the comeback of Josh Hazlewood is something that a lot of people will take note of.
And Rajat Patidar, the captain.
Captain is not, yeah. But yeah, I think that's basically it on RCB. They look the side to beat Punjab. And Punjab also looks the side to beat RCB.
Let's roll another ad. Cricket fans, this is your moment. Introducing Play 11s, the ultimate cricket collectible experience. Mint unique digital cards daily, showcase your collection, and earn exclusive rewards. Visit play11s.com and start your collection today. Alright, let's go to From the Stand. So we do have a couple of segments left. We do have matchups where we talk about each bowler versus a batter. But we'll do that after the toss just because it just makes more sense to know what the playing 11s are. So for now, we'll wait. We'll talk to you guys for a bit. And then we will come back after the toss and talk about matchups and what it would be like. And depending on who's batting and bowling. So it just makes more sense to talk about matchups once we are back from the toss. Hey Pranav, now you're back. If no one is bowling well, why not keep him and Josh in the playing 11?
That is an interesting take. Who will they get rid of?
Yeah, you'll have to get rid of someone.
Yeah, one overseas player will go. Who do they have as overseas? Salt, David, Shepherd,
Yeah, I don't
and a
think
bowler.
that's happening. Yeah.
It'll be very tough for that to happen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
RCB
because they'll sacrifice a batter
Yeah,
also.
true. Exactly, Srikanth. RCB overseas is filled, and I think that is the problem. Vasu, you're here. As in Kane was talking about the consistency. Oh, I think you're talking about something. You're continuing your conversation, which is great. I don't know why, but Mayank's shot selection feels very limited sometimes. I think Akshay said that, if I'm not wrong. Ira, going to office in Boston, will watch match with boss. Hey, that is so cool. Good on you. I'm glad that you're watching us on the way to your office. So thank you for that. But the fact that you're going to watch the match anyways, great. Romario can be got rid of.
See, the thing is, you're sacrificing a batting all-rounder for almost a pure bowler. I don't know how much Tushara can bat, to be honest.
Nikhil, did you say remove Salt?
Oh,
No way, you're removing Salt. I don't know if you mean as impact player, which they won't because he's a good fielder. If just a player, I don't know if you're an RCB fan or not, but damn. Boston guy GG. Very nice, very nice. Shepherd and David are needed. Yeah, I think both of them will be needed in the middle order unless in 7 minutes we find out that they're not in the...
it depends on how much confidence they have on their batting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they have confidence on their batting. It probably will be based on how they want to use the impact player. Yeah.
Such a deep batting
Big.
lineup.
Yeah, true.
Because you not only have... So you have Virat Kohli, Salt, then you have Rajat Patidar, Jitesh Sharma, either Tim David or Shepherd or Krunal Pandya. You just have people just keep like coming up. And that's what happened against the... Who did they play against? RCB.
LSG?
Oh yeah, that's what... My God, I just went blank. Yeah, that's what happened against LSG where they just had batters coming up.
Remove
Dude just had high BP, I guess. Damn. Remove Livingston, add... Oh yeah, even Livingston's there. And add ABD. Oh yeah, apparently De Villiers is coming to watch the playoffs if I'm not wrong. Something like that. MI and Q2, what's your views? We'll talk about that and during our eliminator, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And yeah, we will have a whole pre-match. Oh, by the way, so if you guys don't know, we will have a pre and post match from today until the final.
All
and
of the
even
playoffs.
After the final,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And then the India-England series. But yeah, that's the thing.
Hmm.
I need ABD if he's there in the stadium playing for 11. Well, I need Sachin Tendulkar.
But here we are.
Salt surely gets dismissed by Arshdeep, so it's better to remove him in this match. Nikhil, dude, good lord. I mean, it's great that you think... I mean, I think Arshdeep can get Salt out.
Yeah.
This is very
Well,
interesting.
this is actually
to me that you're so very, very confident.
It's actually a
about it.
good stat because it's something. I mean, the comment is good because there's a stat which is Arshdeep Singh has been dismissed by Phil Salt 4 times in 32 balls
Damn.
and he's only scored 25 runs.
Yeah.
So that is a definite.
Yeah, it's a good... Yeah, but I don't think you're going to drop Salt because of this.
Yeah. That
If not,
is-
Kohli would have been dropped from a lot of games. Rishik, you're going to say something?
Another very interesting stat that I have: Mayank Agarwal averages just 12 against Chahal, 6 dismissals in the IPL.
True.
So again, that's going to be interesting.
The Syndicate boy, Swapnil Singh. Oh, will he be playing? Do you think he'll play? I don't know, actually.
Is there a reason why you're saying that? Like, is somebody injured?
Please look into Yash Dayal bowling stats last 5 matches. Should RCB change him? Well, let's look into it. You know what? You asked for it. We have it. Let's talk about his matches, the amount of runs he's given, his economy and wickets. Go on, Praatibh.
Well, Yash Dayal, in the last 5 games, he's balled 14 overs, given away 163 runs. He's got 2 wickets
At an economy of.
at an economy of 11.64.
Jesus.
Yash
That's
Dayal
insane.
has leaked runs.
Yeah.
And that, in fact, if I'm being honest, all of the RCB bowlers haven't particularly done well in the last 5 games. Bhuvi's gone at 11s.
True.
You have Lungi
I also think
Nagiri.
that's a lot to do with the last 2 games, Jitesh Sharma, the
Possibly.
captain. I hope for RCB's sake he's not the captain today, because as much as he had played a captain's knock, which is great, him as a batter,
He wouldn't have had to play
on
that
the
captain's
field was
knock.
a bit shocking. What was more shocking is Virat Kohli on the field just letting things play out as if. But yeah, it is what it is. We got Aussies as bowlers. Again, another conversation. Oh, Swapnil Singh can play ahead of Livingston. Yeah, that is true.
Interesting.
Yeah, Livingston really hasn't done
Done
anything
much,
in this
yeah,
IPL. Even last year, I think out of all the games that he played, only 2 games he did stand up for the Punjab Kings, if I'm not wrong. So, Pranav Nair, if David isn't there, give Swastik a chance and play both Nuwan and Josh.
Dude, we've been raving about how we want to see Swastik play.
Yeah.
Not even based on ability, just based on the
character.
the character that he is.
Yeah, I want to know how he's like, what it's like for him to play. All right, so 3 minutes for the toss. We will come back. We're not going right now. We'll go a minute before the toss. But just a reminder, 3 minutes for the toss. We will come back after the toss. We will talk about a couple more things. There is a matchup segment, even though we have talked about it a little bit. There is particular matchups that we do want to talk about and few stats that we want to go over.
Yeah.
So come back after the toss. We will go during the toss because we can't do it live.
Yeah. Plus, whoever's just joined into the live, definitely like it, please, so that it goes out to more people.
Yes.
And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Doing a lot of numbers. We're going to be doing lives pre and post all of these playoff games starting today, tomorrow, Sunday, Tuesday. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. The only thing Yash Dal requires is, that's his retirement. I didn't want to read that. That broke my heart. It's so sad. Swastik is a good player. Looking at his domestic numbers, his attitude. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Also, why he's been in the RCB squad. He's picked up. Swastik looks like the black shirt specs guy.
That's me.
Ah.
It's
Nikhil,
the
man,
haircut.
you've had such great views today. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Shrikant, VEN membership. All right, cool. So toss starts in a minute. We will. Unfortunately, we can't telecast because then we can't have.
Copyright
Yeah,
will happen.
That is the problem. So we will go off. Yes, memberships when.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, when people are ready to pay. That time. So a minute before the toss, we will come back. Stay tuned. We are not closing the live. We're just going off screen. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will come back with a lot more. record.
Mute. Are we unmuted now? Awesome. Yeah, no, I also wasn't.
Very nice. No voice.
We're
yes.
back,
I
guys.
apologize.
Sorry, we keep doing this.
Yeah, we keep doing it. Good lord. Alright, like I was saying, the RCB has won the toss, choose to bowl first. A lot of what we already talked about. Umarzai comes in place of Marco Jansen for the Punjab Kings. And for RCB,
Josh Hazelwood is back for Nuwan Tushara.
yeah, no conversation about Tim David as of yet. If he might just be in the impact player and all of that. Yes, I apologize for the sound stuff. lads.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you keep doing
Oh, and
this.
there's a lag also, which is why we realized, but
We'll get it fixed. Alright, so for Punjab Kings, if you're a Punjab Kings fan, out of the 8-10 matches that they have batted first in this IPL, they've won 5, lost 3. I want to say 2. Oh, washout. I actually don't know. I don't know the math because it doesn't make sense. But they have won 5 out of 10. So, and Shreyas Iyer did talk about how their teams batting first in this ground have done well.
Yeah.
So something to look forward to for the Punjab Kings,
Yeah.
except the one time that Punjab played against RCB in this ground, Punjab did bat first and went
And they
on
lost.
to lose a game.
yeah.
So
But that also talks about RCB's chasing record because
True.
the 7 games that they have chased, they've won 5 of them. So confident chasers, that is something that RCB is going to take heart from. Clearly a decision also why they chose to chase. Yeah.
True.
And for the pitch itself, I'm sure you guys saw the toss as well. Bit of grass covering that might help the RCB fast bowlers up front.
True.
But it's a hard wicket as well. So both the captains not committing to the kind of wicket it was. Shreyas Iyer especially was did not want to comment on the wicket.
because especially because he knows how he's done.
his
in this
record is
ground.
there. And Patidar also said that they'll see how it goes in
True.
the first few overs. So
True. Let's talk. Let's go to a segment of matchups and let's talk about few matchups. So there is an interesting stat, right? So I looked at when you compare RCB and Punjab Kings together, and when you look at the top scorers in a T20 innings between the overs 7 and 16. So that's not the power play, nor the death, but the middle phase of a T20 games. How have these batters done when you compare these two guys together? In the top 10 highest scorers list during this period, 6 of them are Punjab Kings batters, whereas it's only 4 of them that are the RCB batters. And interestingly, these Punjab Kings batters have a very high strike rate. All of these guys have an average strike rate of 161, which means in the middle phase of T20 innings, they go on at a average strike rate of 161, whereas RCB have an average strike rate of 149. This could say two things about them. One, that they don't really need to accelerate that much in the middle phase because of how they bat in the starting or the end, or the fact that Punjab Kings are able to strike at a high rate during the middle phase. But talking about matchups, it's really important. We talked about this even before the toss as well. The Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Krunal Pandya have done extremely well against the captain of the Punjab Kings. And Shreyas Iyer in this ground in itself hasn't done really well. So it wouldn't be a surprise if Shreyas Iyer doesn't do well, especially because the top 3 bowlers of the RCB, he's just struggled against them. Maybe not top 3, but top 2 bowlers. Even though Bhuvneshwar Kumar did leak a lot of runs in the last couple of games, he will be back, hopefully with the new ball. Interesting stat, that the last time Bhuvneshwar Kumar didn't take the new ball was the last game. But
Yeah.
before that, it was 2015, like 10 years
Goddamn.
ago. So that is insane when you think about it. But yes, that is basically an interesting matchup. But the other matchups are just what do you do to batters like Priyan Sharia, or how do you get away with bowlers against Josh Hazelwood and Bhuvneshwar Kumar? I think Prabhsimran Singh and Priyan Sharia should continue doing what they do. It might not look like the most good-looking shots, but that's the kind of batters that they are. And if they need to succeed, they need to stick to their style. And this is where we come to the RCB matchups, if you have anything interesting to say.
Well, nothing. The obvious matchups is that Kohli is going to be, Arshdeep is going to ball to Kohli. There's no doubt about it. The left arm pace is something that we know historically Kohli has not done particularly well against. Having said that, the numbers don't necessarily point that out. Like Kohli against left arm medium has done pretty decently
In this
striking
IPL?
in this IPL. Yeah, has done pretty decently striking at 166.7. So, and he's played a fair bit. He's played 39 deliveries off left arm pace, got 65 runs. He's been dismissed twice. But I think in 39 balls, that's okay. He's done well. So nothing for Kohli. Phil Salt has had his fair share of struggles against left arm pace. He's been dismissed 5 times in 59 deliveries, striking at just 127. So Arshdeep might play a very important role in probably getting Phil Salt out early, which in turn would put pressure on Virat Kohli to possibly try and score quicker, or unless the next batter comes in and takes the onus. So that is going to be something interesting to watch out. But I think mainly speaking for RCB batters, they just have to ensure that they play out the spinners, because Harpreet Brar is in good form. He is a left arm spinner. RCB have a lot of right hand batters, and so that is going to be one key matchup, especially if there's something in the pitch, which we will find out soon enough. That is going to be interesting.
That
But
is true.
that's about
And
it.
so yeah, let's go back to from the stands. Here we are. Let's talk to you guys for a bit more. We will go in a couple of minutes, and then we will join you back post match. Post match, regardless of what the time is, we will be back talking about how the match went on,
Yeah.
and a little bit of teaser to the next match. That is tomorrow. But yes, let's take a couple of questions. Who will win? Your opinion.
If I'm being very honest, I feel like this is one of the most even contests.
True.
Because both sides have had a lot of batters firing. Both sides have struggled a bit on the bowling front. Having said that, I think RCB is slightly better placed as a bowling unit,
Yeah.
because Marco Jansen is gone away for
And Josh Hazelwood,
Hazelwood is back
coming
for RCB.
And Rachit Patidar is the captain.
yeah. So
Combination wise, yeah.
55-45 in favor of RCB is what I think it is. Shreyas Iyer, who's a key batter, has not done well here. He can change that tonight. I'm not saying it. It's just a trend. So yeah.
True. What will be interesting is RCB chasing in this IPL. They've been bloody good, and so for them, for Punjab Kings to not only win chasing, they will need to set a very high target like the LSG did, if the pitch allows them to, of course. If not, the bowlers will really need to come at play. Yuzvendra Chahal, if he's going to play, he will need to take wickets. Harpreet Brar will need to do what he's doing, but Arshdeep Singh and his opening bowler, probably be Omar Zai,
Yeah.
they will need to start off very well. They cannot be 6 overs, 80 for no loss. Just doesn't work well for the Punjab Kings.
Yeah.
Pranav Nair, Hazelwood and Raj should do their thing. Yeah, true. Tim David isn't playing. He's not in the camp, but in the ground. Fair.
Was there any word on Chahal? I feel like I
Yeah,
completely
that's
missed
true.
that.
Virat versus Arshdeep has crazy strike rate, some 230. Yeah, true. But Virat against left arm seems to be fair. In the last couple of years, he has done well. We talked about this even in the Test match during the Border Gavaskar Trophy. He's not done as bad as history suggests.
Yeah.
So if anything, he's improved.
Yeah.
Astro Talk का ad आ गया.
That's not on us,
I
dude.
don't know what Astro Talk is.
It's a
Doesn't matter. it's fine.
astrology company, I guess.
Okay. Mandatory humanity savior comment. Damn. Please be Bhuvi's day. Yeah, it's been a while since it's been Bhuvi's day.
Yeah.
I'd want to see Bhuvi do well, but I would also want to see Shreyas Iyer do well. And Hazelwood and Nehal Vadera and Virat. And he was not in the main squad, probably an impact player. Chahal is not in the team. It's not in the team. But is he part of the impact sub? Let's find that out actually.
If he isn't,
Yeah, then it's a...
it's crazy because the reports all said that his wrist was injured, but he was very likely going to be fit for this game. That's what Crick Info said.
He's not there, dude.
Oh, so
Impact subs...
that's huge.
That's RCB actually.
Oh.
Oh, no. Impact subs Vijay Kumar, Vaishak, Praveen Dubey, Suryan
Shedge. Yeah.
Mushir Khan and Xavier Bartlett.
Oh, so there is no Chahal.
Yeah, there is no Chahal according to this, which is a huge miss for the Punjab Kings, if you ask me. Impact subs for the RCB, Mayank Agrawal, Rasik, Salam, Manoj Bhandage, who's a fantastic batter, by the way. Tim
Seifert.
Yeah, next up Neil Singh. I agree with that actually. What did Anirudh say? I feel if RCB can tackle Harpreet Brar in middle overs, they might actually win. Yeah, that is true.
Yes.
Middle overs will be very important with Harpreet Brar. I won't be surprised if he actually opens the bowling, but bowls a couple of overs in the power play.
He might.
Yeah, and
He has also.
yeah, he has. Yeah.
Except he's been tonked. Like he's gone at 11.6.
Salt is Arshdeep's bunny. Hope Arshdeep doesn't get him out today. A lot of you guys. All right, I want to know this.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're an RCB fan or Punjab Kings fan. Are all of you just RCB fans or what? Punjab fans are Pakistan lovers. Nikhil, that's not true at all.
That has crossed the line.
Yeah. Will there be some more swing in the power play as we were able to see movement of the ball in the first 4 overs in the league stages? We will find out.
Suggesting that there is grass,
Should be,
a
yeah.
decent covering of grass. should see a bit of swing
Yeah.
at least.
Let us know if you're an RCB fan or Punjab Kings fan, because then we will be biased against the comment section. Will there be some? Oh, sorry. Because I don't see any Punjab Kings fan, which is quite a shame because it wouldn't be a bad thing if Shreyas Iyer wins another IPL trophy, if you ask me. All RCB fans are anti-jinxing here. Yeah, I can see that. Srikanth, RCB fan for life. Yeah, that I'm not surprised by. Vasu, certified RCB hater. That's not true, dude. Aren't you an RCB fan?
I think he's a CSK fan.
Oh, okay. Shyam, RCB, of course. Any Punjab Kings fans here? Anyone? Just
Any Shreyas Iyer fans here?
Yeah. To be honest, I would not mind either team winning. Don't want MI or GT to win. Fair.
That's
Vasu,
fair.
I hate you, bro. To be honest, okay, fine. RCB. But I am astonishing cautious of jinxing. Of course you are. I am. Hey! Kulveer Singh, we have a Punjab Kings fan.
Let's go.
Let's go. That is good. I speak for all Mallus. We're all RCB fans. That's not true. Hey, you're a warrior. So am I, my friend.
Ashwin's also
But
Mallu.
anyway, damn, we like a Punjab Kings fan only because Punjab Kings, they seem to be underrated in terms of fan base and like brand value wise. So even Aswin is, whoa, how do you know that? That is so. Akshay Krishnan, do we know each other? I'm not sure if we know each other, but how do you know that I'm a Malay? Really rooting for Punjab this season. Abdul, that's great, dude. The thing with Punjab Kings and with this game is something the Punjab Kings will need to keep in mind is they cannot change the style of play. I'm not talking about the RCB because I feel like objectively when you look at these two squads, dude, Punjab Kings have such a young squad. They have 6 uncapped batters or players in their squad.
No baggage at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer is in the batting lineup who's capped. He might just be the only Indian in the batting order who is capped, isn't he?
Let's see. Harpreet Brar, Priyansh Arya,
Batting
Prabsimran
lineup.
Singh. Okay, I mean they'll still feature in
Okay.
the squad. That's 3.
Priyansh
Shashank
Arya,
Singh.
Shashank Singh. Yeah.
3 batters for sure. 4 and then Vijay Kumar Vaishak with the ball. So at least 5.
Yeah.
Like 3 batters,
Vadera.
4 batters, 2
Yeah.
bowlers. Yeah, 6.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah.
And for a team like that to go into the playoffs, I don't think that's talked about enough. It's just too good.
Yeah.
So, which is also why I wouldn't mind Punjab Kings winning because a team like that is just great. Srikanth, I honestly feel bad for RCB. Maybe I'll be supporting them. In 18 years, if they are still trying to win their first, I think Shreyas could score big tonight. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to be
That
honest.
would be nice for our video tomorrow also on Shreyas Iyer.
Oh, yeah,
Check it
that's
out.
True. All right. For now, because we don't have anything of value to add, nor are we asking any questions, which is completely fine, by the way. We shall get off and come back post-match talking about if RCB or the Punjab Kings have won. One thing I would ask you guys, just because a lot of you guys are RCB fans, if you guys happen to lose, don't not show up for the live because then we will talk about what RCB can improve just because they have another chance.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So if they lose, join us. We'll talk about how they can improve. So that's the thing. If not RCB, let GT have it. Back our new test captain, are they?
Good for his confidence, I
Yeah,
suppose.
good on
But
you.
yeah.
Akshay Krishnan, I still want to know how you know me. Or how do you know that I'm a Malayali? But we'll come to that later on, I guess. But yes, this has been our live pre-match of the first qualifying and our first live of the IPL. It was great to be here. A lot of you guys joined us. Most
Yeah, highest turnout in a while.
Highest turnout in this IPL so far. So
Yeah.
thank you for that. We will come back post-match with more analysis, with more stats, with everything that you get from us all the time. Like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Like this live. Let people know more about us and more about Cricket by JB, which is us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Peace.